Okay, into a dive into the Yoga Sutras, looking at the practice of yoga, Kriya Yoga, what it is. We've been doing that, and we looked at there's certain obstacles to practice, and the third sutra on the portion of on practice states that what are the obstacles to practice, right? What are the obstacles to practice? Ignorance is the first one. Egoism is the second one. Attachment is the third. Hatred is the fourth. And clinging to bodily life is the fifth. Clinging to bodily life. So all of those five are then later explained more deeply. I want to focus on the first one of ignorance. Ignorance, this is an important one. Because here, and also clinging to bodily life. Clinging to bodily life. We all cling to bodily life. And yoga says that that is a hindrance. I want to be in my best health ever. I want to be in my best shape ever. I want to have flexible legs. I want to have strong muscles. That's clinging to bodily life. It's what we do. It's what we do. It's not so I don't want to shame anybody for clinging to bodily life. It's just kind of the natural thing. However, yoga says that this clinging needs some attention, and we need to look at it because it's an obstacle to the practice of yoga. It's an obstacle. What does it mean to be an obstacle? Well, what are we trying to see? And the practice of yoga leads to a diminishment of these hindrances and to samadhi. Now, the Buddhist tradition and the Zen tradition, there's a saying by one Soto Zen master, Uchiyama Kosho Roshi. He says, Tenchi ippai no shome. Ippai means it's like after you eat a meal, you feel full. Ippai, I'm full. Tenchi is heaven and earth, and it has a sense of the whole universe, the whole universe. Ten being, or heaven being this guiding principle in this life. Tenchi ippai no shome, the life that fills the entire universe. That's you and me. That's our big self. That's what we call in Buddhism the big self. That we are more than just this body, that we are the whole universe. In fact, we fill the entire universe. And ignorance in the Yoga Sutras is referring to that lack of seeing of our true self, that lack of seeing the true self. So all of your anxieties about your personal life just get washed away when we come from this really big view. Yoga helps us to lessen these hindrances, the ignorance, egoism, attachment, hatred, and clinging to bodily life. All right. So that's the big context. That's the big context for our practice. Now we do it. We do the hatha portion of that practice. So let's just, here we are. We're clinging to bodily life every time we stretch out and we're thinking, oh, okay. All right. And at the same time, stretching, yoga, hatha yoga, as we're doing it here, is helping us to let go of that clinging to bodily life by moving towards the stiffness,